when we're in the same space. You're more like a ghost in between.
Morning everyone, welcome to another weekend in my life. My name is Asselin if you're new here. I really wanted to do a weekend in my life this weekend because I feel like it's been a minute, and I love weekend vlogs because y'all get to see what I do outside of working from home. And I wasn't going to vlog today or this weekend just because I felt like it would be a little bit stressful and chaotic because I am getting ready to go to a studio that I rented for an hour to get some content for a brand and also to shoot some Reels content for myself. Since I only rented it for an hour, I will be on a bit of a time crunch. So I figured if I was vlogging and like trying to have a camera set up for B-roll, it would just be extra chaotic. But I just kind of did a trial run of trying on the clothes because it's for a reel for Princess Polly, and the things I got are so cute, y'all. You'll see them in the B-roll footage later, but seriously so cute. So if you want to save 20% off, you can use my code Abby. I'm getting ready right now and I already did my hair. I just stuck it in a ponytail and then crimped the ponytail, and it just kind of comes out like this. So it's really pretty because with natural curls it just kind of like looks like your hair but enhanced. Anyways, I am really excited to get this content. It's been a really busy past 2 weeks at work for me because of the provision I've been on, but I am glad that it's over and I'm feeling very burnt out, but it feels really good to know that I'm like about to go do something creative and it'll be nice. But I want to bring all the things I got from Princess Polly because I'm only required to have like a minimum number of pieces included in the reel. But I wanted to try everything on to make sure it all fit, so it wasn't like I got to the studio and one of the things just like didn't fit. And everything fits good, so I picked out the things that I am gonna bring with me and kind of did like a trial of how long it took for me to get undressed, dressed, and everything so that I could have an idea of how many outfits I need to bring. I'm trying to put in more effort when it comes to brand deals and stuff because I feel like I went through a phase, not like recently, but probably end of last year. I just kind of felt like I was doing the bare minimum because I was so busy with work, and I'm not proud of that. And I really want to put in the effort because I feel like it pays off. I can't expect things to perform well, or I can't expect to, you know, have brands want to keep working with me if I'm not putting in my best effort. You can do a quick little get ready with me too, and I can share some of the products I'm just like loving lately. Just use this Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, and it's really great. I really feel like it just blurs the living crap out of your pores, but the key is you really, anything you put on before it, like skincare, you need to let it sit and completely soak into your skin. Otherwise this will cause your products to pill, and you have to really make sure you rub it in well, because then anything you put on after it, if you don't, it will pill. But if you like do it correctly, it's insane. Like I truly just feel like it, I love using it on my forehead because I have like some fine lines, and then on my chin because I have a lot of pores and weird just texture on my skin, and I really feel like it helps smooth it out. And then I just use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which I've also been obsessed with. They sent me this in PR and I don't know how I lived without this before. This is the best primer I think I've like ever used. I love it. I saw this morning that I tried to make my coffee a different way. I saw on TikTok this girl, she did a banana date coffee, and I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I love coffee, I love bananas, I love dates. And I tried it myself, but I messed up because basically you're supposed to do a little bit of a milk, any milk you want, and then 2 dates, and then 2 shots of espresso, I think, and a banana. And one, my banana wasn't really that ripe, like as ripe as I like it, so I feel like that affected the flavor a lot for mine. And 2, I forgot to put milk in, so when I first blended it, it was literally like milkshake texture, and I was like, wait, I do not like this right now. The flavor was really good, and I drank all of it, and it was like definitely a filling coffee. Definitely try it out if you like all of those things, but do it the right way. I'll try to leave a video link down below. Hopefully I can find it and link it. Thinking about using my causemetics CC cream. I've had this backup one because it hasn't been opened at all for a long time, but I think it's too light for me right now, so we're probably not gonna do that. I'll just stick to my usual. Foundation of the summer has been the NARS. Okay, well, I'm peanut butter baby right now because this, it was a little open and it leaked. Luckily it's not, no, it is in my bag. Yeah, I'm just going to paint this onto my face. I'm gonna take what I can off of the bottle and then blend it out because I feel like a lot of this is gonna be wasted if not. And Tarte sent me a crap ton of products recently. I don't think I showed you on a vlog, but like this huge box that was just stuffed full of product. And I sifted through like all of it, and I was like, okay, I definitely need to keep some things so I can, you know, feature them in a reel videos, which I've already posted a reel using a lot of them. but the rest of them I am giving to my bridesmaids. My bridesmaids are going to be so spoiled for my bachelorette trip because I have saved so much PR for them. The only thing is I hope that they can all fly easily with it on their way home, and if not, then I can just give it to my mom and we can like ship it or something. They have like an airbrushed and flawless look. I really love using a more dense kabuki and then going on top of what I blended out by just like bouncing my beauty blender. The sponge just makes it look a lot more natural. Next thing that I've been loving, this Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. Magic in it. Like, I think it's probably meant to be used as a highlighter, but I've been using it like underneath my concealer, and just watch how crazy bright my under eye gets. And I really focus it close to my nose because that's the area that I really want like attention to be drawn to in real life and in pictures and things. Like, oh my gosh, it just makes the world of a difference. Still loving this YSL concealer a lot. The Touche Éclat, I don't know how you say it, but she is great. So excited because this week of work is my last week before I'm on vacation for a week. And you may be like, didn't you just take vacation for a week? Yes, but I deferred my holiday time because I had to work during when the rest of the firm was off for the 4th of July, because our firm shuts down for the whole week for the 4th of July and I had to work that whole week. So I'm deferring all of that holiday time to next week. Actually really excited because one of my best friends, Julia, and she's one of my bridesmaids from college. I'm sure y'all remember her if you've been watching for a while. She is coming in town on Friday, and then we're like both gonna just head out to the airport together on Monday so she can fly home and I can fly to Florida. So it's really nice that like I get to have a friend visit, and I'm gonna be able to be like super present, I feel like, because I'm not gonna be thinking about work since I'll, you know, be heading into PTO. The only thing is I wish I was gonna be home longer because I'm only gonna be home from Monday to Saturday, I think, which kind of stinks. Like, I wish I was there a whole week. It's okay. I am grateful for the time that I'm gonna be able to go home regardless, but it just always goes by so fast. And I feel like last time it went by so fast since we were at Gulf Coast Jam, so like we had something going on almost every day, even though we were home for like 8 days. It just made it go by so fast. So at least this time, like, I won't really have anything going on, so the time will go by a lot slower. And then if y'all want to try out Dibs, let me just say this combo, if you are like scared of contouring or like you just feel like you don't know how to do it. I remember when I first started getting into makeup in high school, contouring was like my Achilles heel, and I could not figure it out. I couldn't figure out like the right shade. I couldn't figure out how to apply it, where to apply it, how to not overdo it. This is definitely like the best combo if you're a beginner, and even if you're not a beginner and you just want something really easy and quick, this is the best, because this brush, it just blends so effortlessly and quickly. I literally just dab in motions like this and kind of pull upwards a little bit so that I'm not dragging the product down. Just so crazy because in just a few little taps it blends out. And this is the shade 1.5, and I actually do have a code with them, and it is Abby15, so y'all can save on Dibs too. I first got one of their sticks a long time ago. I want to say when I was in grad school, and I was obsessed with it, but I ended up just using like all of the bronzer and never got another one. So they sent me a huge package of a ton of their stuff, and I saved a lot of it for my bridesmaids, but of course I saved one for myself, and then I wanted to use this brush too. So thankful because I've gotten a lot of PR lately just from makeup companies, and it's been so incredible because I've gotten to try out a lot of different things. But then it's just funny because I forget what I like and don't like when I'm constantly trying out different stuff. I use my Merit blush. I love this. Y'all know I love this. I love all of their products, honestly. This blush is just seriously something else. My friend Logan texted me and she was watching my video and she was like, OMG, I love the Merit blush and bronzer. And I was like, same girl. Same. I'm gonna use this brush because it's a little bit more dense. That Dear Peachy makeup archetype type quiz thing on YouTube. You figure out what your shape and size and everything and figure out what makeup goes best with it. And it honestly, like, I mean, I guess it was helpful and like a learning experience, but it didn't help me with makeup application because I felt like it was all stuff I already do and know. But it's probably just because I have like the most basic face situation. Like, I don't have any like sharp features or soft features. I'm just like right in the middle. I think I'm gonna grab a coffee, even though I feel like really cracked out right now a little bit. Before I got in the shower, I felt like my coffee didn't do anything, but right now I'm feeling like super, I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of caffeine in me. The Laura Mercier Secret under eye brightening powder. And I really like it. I also use it just to bake my contour out. I'm sweating. This bronzer isn't super deep, but, or at least it doesn't look super deep, but I do find that when you put it on, it really does, like, you see it. It's very pigmented. Like, you tap it once and product literally goes, like, everywhere. I like to go in with this first to sort of bronze the face, and then I follow it up with more of a contour shade to just define a little bit better. And Physicians Formula sent me some stuff too, and it's like their butter bronzer palette, and I love going in with this one that's a little bit darker. And then this is also super pigmented, but I just kind of go in with an angled brush and try to just focus it on this high part of my cheek. And then I just blend it up. And then I'll blend it out in a second because it's definitely like pretty harsh right now. Take my powder brush and sort of blend upwards. And honestly, when you put on blush and highlight, it kind of blends itself out too, but I always like to be careful because when I'm taking pictures and like really good lighting, you can usually tell if I didn't blend out well. Tarte sent this Energy blush. It's the Amazonian Clay Skintuitive 12-Hour Blush. I'm pretty sure it's like a pH focused blush, so it like looks different on everyone, but look how gorgeous it is in the pan. It's literally a neon like pink. It's not even showing how pink it is in the camera. It does look really pretty on. And I think it just adapts to your skin's pH, and that's kind of how it appears on you. I still love my Charlotte Tilbury Ecstasy blush though. That's like my go-to everyday blush, but I have been liking this one a lot because it does add a lot of color. Powder highlight, I'm just going to use Benefit Cookie. I used to use this all the time and I forgot I had it, so I've been using it more again lately because it's just the best. Okay, and then now that everything's on, I'm gonna give one more little blend. For setting spray, Milk sent their refresh or grip set and refresh spray. I have a mini one, but I'm trying not to use it because I want to save it for traveling. It feels so good on. I just ran out of my Charlotte Tilbury one, which I liked that one, but I don't necessarily think it was worth what I spent on it. For brows, my brows are kind of whack right now because they are a little grown out, but not at the point where the shape looks really bad, but they will be soon. So I'm just using this Merit brow pomade because it is really good and I feel like it doesn't leave any like residue, especially because it's tinted, and a lot of brow pomades do that usually. I don't really want to do eyeshadow. I feel like I should. I think I'm just gonna do like a bronzer in the crease and then my liquid highlight on my lid because I feel like that's just like my natural go-to. But honestly, I might lay out at the pool today if I have time, so I may be taking all this off later anyways. I also have some content to get for Something Bar balloons, and I did want to say a lot of y'all have been using my discount code, so thank you. It does save you $30 off, $250 or more. My new code is ABBYA30 for Something Bar Blooms, and they have florals you can rent, they have candles you can rent, decor, so definitely check them out. But I have some content to get for them as well. And I really need to order my florals from Something Bar Blooms for the wedding, but I haven't yet because I have not figured out what we want to do for the ceremony florals, because I thought I had it figured out, but then we changed our plans and I don't know if it's going to be outside or not, and that kind of changes things. So I have not ordered them yet, and I definitely need to. My new code is ABBYA30. I'm literally so freaking hot right now, and I just washed this robe and now it's all sweaty. Also, I forgot to mention, after I've already done like my powder blush, I like to go back in with the brush I used for my cream blush and go back over it because it just makes it look more like skin in a way. My eyeliner, I'm just using my usual Urban Decay in the shade Corrupt. Kind of stopped doing eyeliner for a little bit, but I'm back on it.
And a feeling.
Here's the first outfit I'm going to shoot in. I wanted to shoot in like the most time consuming thing to put on, which is definitely this corset top, but it is literally so stunning. It's this gorgeous colorful floral top, and then the back is like corset tied, and you can definitely like make it really fit you because of that, since it has its little ties. But I definitely recommend sizing down, because like it's hard to get it as tight as I need it for the chest, or at least if you have a smaller chest, size down. It's probably true to size though if you have a bigger chest. But these cargos are really cute, also from Princess Polly. I am having to wear them a little bit lower because of how low this corset goes. And then I am so excited because I finally have my favorite sandals. Y'all know I wear the black sandals from Princess Polly all the time, just like this, and I have the tan like cream ones now that have the gold detail, which is so cute. And then this bag that I've been carrying a lot is from Princess Polly too, the Ludo bag. And I'm about to leave. I need to find my phone tripod. I literally don't know where it is, so that's not good, because that's like the #1 thing I need for this.
The sun kissed your face, you turned the other cheek, until the clouds filled our sky. Am I the reason why you're always so quiet?
Afternoon, and it's actually 2:09. The shoot went well. The time was like literally perfect. The only concern I have is if the pictures I got were good, like the actual stills, because I realized there were really only 2 walls that had good lighting in there, and I used one of them for the Newly reel that I filmed, and then I used one of them for the Princess Polly reel. I just don't know if the stills I got are gonna be good, because I don't want a ton of stuff in my feed to have the same background, if you know what I mean, or at least 2 things. But as long as I space out when I do the Newly video, I guess it'll probably be fine. Princess Polly picture has to be posted at the same time as the reel, so that kind of makes me think I need to get a separate picture somewhere else. So I was like, let me try and go to a coffee shop and see if I can like just set up my tripod and be brave and do it in front of people and, you know, shoot something with my coffee. I did not need coffee, and I'm tweaking right now. This is from Oso, which I believe means bear in Spanish. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's right though. I got the iced horchata latte, and it is so good. I just didn't need it, but I got it, and I've really been wanting to try this place. I've seen it all over TikTok, and it's in Edo, and it was not really a photo spot because it's in this tiny house, so there's like no room inside. I don't really know what to do, but I'm in the Target parking lot right now because I'm going to run in and grab some granola, some Purely Elizabeth granola, because I'm out. And I came to the Target that's close to downtown because this is the one I used to go to all the time, and I low-key miss it. I'm thinking that next weekend I'm just gonna have Julia take a picture for me, and I'll have to wait to submit this content for like a week or so, which is fine because I have 2 weeks to get it in. But I'm thinking when we go do something, I can just get a picture, or have her take a picture when we go do something together, like go to dinner or get drinks or something, and that'll probably be fine. But I'm so glad I got all of this done.
So quiet, the air's filling up the room, we can't move it around. Is there nothing I can do to hear you make a sound?
Home, and I walked Ella. I've changed so many times today, but it's because of filming content. I don't want to be wearing the same thing and everything. And I just filmed my Something Borrowed Blooms integration, and that new collection is so pretty. I wish I could like use it, but I mean, you know, obviously I'm not going to, but it's really pretty. I wanted to show you all these shoes that are from Princess Polly. They're so cute. They're like a satin, ivory kind of champagne color, and I think they're gonna be so good during like the couple months leading up to the wedding, and really anytime I'm wearing white, just because they're gonna be so, I love like the white and the champagne together. I got one thing from Ulta. I was hoping they had my toothbrush heads, but they don't. I just got a restock of the Good Molecules hyaluronic acid, and then when I went in Target, I got 3 bags of granola because I don't go to Target all the time, so I like to just get a lot at once. I had to buy this. I love the Lesser Evil popcorn, but it's a pina colada flavor. And then I got some PR. Jones Road me some of their new skincare, I think, oil-free moisturizer. and I love their face powders. They're a really clean beauty brand and like super innovative and use like very different kind of like technology with makeup and stuff. And y'all, I have not received PR from them before, but Mario Badescu sent me stuff. OG YouTube and Tumblr days. 50-year Annie. Got the drying lotion, OG favorite, clarifying serum. Got, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have masks. I have like no face masks right now, so this is amazing. Super collagen mask, seaweed night cream, vitamin C cream, pore minimizer, hydrating overnight mask with peptides. That sounds so nice. Drying patches. I didn't even know they had those. Oh my gosh, I still love their lip balm. Still do, I just haven't bought it in a long time. Hyaluronic dewdrops. I didn't even need to buy hyaluronic acid. I didn't know they had it. Brightening eye serum, the rose water spray, the OG, the aloe spray, the buttermilk moisturizer, the gentle foaming cleanser, and the enzyme cleansing gel. Thank you, Mario Badescu. So exciting. Our reality right now of our room. This is so embarrassing. Basically, this morning, when I was about to leave, I could not find my tripod, which I think I mentioned. So we were like tearing apart the room, which we had all this laundry on the floor in a basket, but it's all clean. And I was like, maybe it's like underneath all of it. So I dumped it all out and I'm about to tackle it and start folding. And then we'll have all of this dirty laundry to do tomorrow and have the same situation tomorrow. Laundry is literally my least favorite thing in the world. It's just so annoying how time consuming it is. I don't like actually mind doing it because I just like turn on a YouTube video or something, but oh my gosh, I just hate it. But for going to Griffin's parents for dinner tonight, I left on this Princess Polly necklace, and this shirt is also from my Princess Polly order, collaboration, whatever, and it's like a long white shirt, and I thought this would be really good for work, but also just for like layering as a basic. It is so comfy. I don't know how to describe the material, but it's almost like what a rash guard feels like, but like way softer, if that makes sense. And I love that it's longer because you have to wear a longer shirt with like little coveralls like this, otherwise your underwear like literally shows. So that's that. And I can't decide how I feel about these on me. These are rented from my Newly from Free People. I did just get white ones though for Princess Polly, like to actually have, so I'm excited about that. And I actually like the way the Princess Polly ones fit more. So I don't know how I feel about these on me. I think like they're really cute. I just don't know if I like them on me.
Tell me now. I'll take all the blame. Hold it in my hand. If some should slip away.
Morning, happy Sunday. I just went and picked up coffee and groceries after F45 this morning. Went to Tiny's, of course, as usual, and got an iced vanilla latte with oat milk. And I just brought the groceries in with Griffin. But I wanted to show you all what I got off of Prime Day. I think one of my things still isn't here yet, and it's not gonna be for a couple days, and it's just a pop socket to put on the back of my Kindle. A new one, because I have one on my Kindle right now, but I'm about to have to take it off to put my case on. So I figured I would need a new one, and they were on pretty good sale, because pop sockets are like low-key expensive. But they're on pretty good sale for Prime Day. I'm about to try this. I didn't realize it was a small one, but it's okay, because we have a big one coming from our subscription on Friday. But this is the strawberries and cream Orgain protein, and it was, all of their protein was pretty much 30% off on Prime Day, so I wanted to try a new flavor. I'm excited to try it. I think I'm gonna try it now since I did work out. But I wanna try this specific smoothie that I saw on Instagram from Gathered Nutrition. It's like a cherry ice cream basically smoothie, but it's really just like vanilla protein, almond extract, frozen cherries, and almond milk, I want to say. So I'm going to try that, but I'm going to do it with this protein because we just ran out of our vanilla. So it's probably going to taste a little different since I'm going to be having strawberries protein. But I don't know if I should just try this with almond milk for the first time. So I didn't go crazy on Prime Day because I'm really like not trying to, you know, just impulsively spend money on things I don't really need. But there were a few things that I knew I wanted to get. And like we buy protein all the time, so like if it's on sale, you want to get it. I got this gorgeous Kindle cover. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with the color. The camera's not doing it justice. It's a very like bright pastel green and it's super soft. And I love there's not any like obnoxious branding on it, because I feel like a lot of the other covers on Amazon have like the brand name really big on the front or back. I got a white pearl pop socket. So it's not like pearls, but it's like a white pearl color, kind of like the chrome pearl nails. It's like that color pop socket. So it'll look really good on here and make my Kindle all bright and fun. I got this little magic chopper thing. I used to have one of these in college, I think, that I got from TJ Maxx, but I honestly don't know what happened to it. But I figured this would make meal prepping a lot easier and less time consuming and just cooking in general. My parents had one growing up and it's one of those things I just had never really bought. We have like the Ninja one that you touch and it like spins around and chops everything really fine. But this is better for like dicing. And I got this little hat rack because I feel like my hats don't really have a spot. They're literally sitting on top of my little drawers that are in the closet. And they get so out of shape basically just because of clothes being like on top of them. And then Griffin's hats don't really have a place to go either, so we just have hats laying everywhere, I feel like. And this is the dome dock, so you basically just put it in the wall and then all the hats can kind of like stack in one place. And I think that was on sale too, but not much. I was gonna get some wedding related stuff, but I didn't want to just buy it because it was on sale and I didn't really know what I wanted or needed per se. Oh, I did get heel stoppers. That was the other thing I got from Amazon, which that is for the wedding. The little things that you stick on your heels so you don't like sink into the grass when you're walking in heels. I don't even have my wedding shoes yet, so I don't know if I'll need them, but we'll see. And I also got another pair of nippies because I think those were on sale too. So, and those are in the mailbox. I think I need to go get them, but that's what I got for Prime Day. But I'm gonna go ahead and put up these groceries and probably, I don't know if I'm gonna shower because I might try and go to the pool later because I feel like I just need some good relaxation time, because the last like 2 or 3 weekends I haven't gone to the pool or like really had a true relaxing time. So I want to make that a priority today, but definitely gonna meal prep too. I might go ahead and start that, even though I really just like don't want to be in the kitchen, but I probably just should just go ahead and get it out of the way. I'm gonna make some chicken carnitas bowls, I think, for meal prep this week.
I'll find where it lands, and I won't deny it. I won't deny it. The air's filling up the room. We can't move it around.
I'm in the middle of making this meal prep. Life hacks for meal prepping. 1, use Instant Pot and Crock Pot as much as possible. 2, never cook dinner on the days that you meal prep. You want your meal prep to be like preparing for the whole week, so try to strategically plan for the nights you eat out. I say eating out, I mean like grabbing drive-through or whatever. It doesn't have to be like a nice dinner, but like eating out, make sure you eat out on the nights you meal prep. Because let me just say, the days that we've meal prepped and cooked dinner on the same day, the worst, because of the amount of dishes you go through and then the amount of time you spend on the kitchen, especially on Sundays. Not fun. The third thing is to totally get one of these chopper things. I can't believe how fast I just evenly diced up a red onion. So this week's meal prep, I'll leave the recipe link down below, but it's literally just chicken breasts, juice of 2 oranges. It said juice of 1 lime, but I did 2 limes, and it said half a red onion, but I'm doing the whole red onion. And then the Siete carnitas seasoning. I have about a cup of water in the Instant Pot as well, because you do need liquid. And then when I split it up between the bowls, I will make the Trader Joe's frozen rice a second in the microwave. And then I'll top everything with this peach salsa from Central Market, which I just got from HEB. And then have a little single guacamoles to take with. It's from Morgan on TikTok. She's a nurse and she shares like a lot of her meal prep, and I've made several of the ones she's made before. And a lot of times I'll like tweak things a little bit, but I also just recommend like putting on your favorite podcast or turning on TV, your favorite show, YouTube videos, music. I've been doing music lately because I have not been in the best mental state to consume a lot of content lately, or at least I just need to kind of like refresh who I'm watching, I guess. But I have really been enjoying just like putting on a country playlist or something and listening to that. This one might be like one of the easiest ones I've made, honestly, because I just prepped this so quickly. Also, the cherry smoothie was unreal. I don't even like cherries that much. Like, I've never been someone to just eat cherries plain. But that smoothie was so good. I think the almond extract combined with the cherries, it just makes this like unreal sweet fruit flavor, and it's so good. And I will say Morgan's recipe, she uses a crock pot, but I got rid of our crock pot when I got an Instant Pot because I don't really think you do both. If I'm ever converting from like crock pot to Instant Pot, I literally just Google like a chicken recipe for the Instant Pot so I can see like how long I need to do it. Usually cooking chicken, if you're wanting to make like shredded chicken or something, you just gotta do it on high for 10 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's 11:45, we got our groceries taken care of. We've got the workout done and meal preps on the way to being done. I'm gonna take Ella at 1, or I'm gonna leave here around 1 to take her to go get groomed. And I'm washing her bed right now so that when she's like all clean, her bed will also be clean.
Nothing I can do. Hear you make a sound. The air's filled up the room.
So excited. We are heading to the pool and I am just really excited because I haven't been able to do it in a couple weekends just with my parents being in town and being busy last weekend with just social media job related stuff. And this weekend's been pretty busy too with everything yesterday, but I am so proud of myself for taking this time to myself. I just spent about an hour responding to comments on YouTube. I really need to get in a habit of responding the day of, because if I don't respond for like one video, I end up not responding for like the next 3, and then I get so behind, and then I'm like, oh, I need to like at least acknowledge as many comments as I can. I just spent the last hour like responding to comments and stuff. And when I post like more vulnerable videos where I'm talking about things, I tend to get more, you know, engaging comments, which is a beautiful, wonderful thing. All of us sharing our struggles with each other and being vulnerable and reminding each other that we're not alone. It's truly beautiful. And I like to, you know, take the time to acknowledge what people are saying and respond to them and not just, you know, ignore it. Even though I ignored it for like a month. I just threw on this Urban Outfitters Nirvana t-shirt. I'm wearing this PacSun swimsuit and I've got my little bag. I'm gonna grab my water. I just put some sunscreen on and I just put my Kindle in here, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and put my case on because I think this is when my Kindle gets scratched up most, is when I'm going to the pool, because I stick my keys in my bag. And this is just like a bucket of a bag, so everything like kind of hits each other when it's in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my case on because like, why not? I was gonna wait for the pop socket to come in, but why would I wait? It's literally so pretty. I just like can't get over the color of this. I have to take off this. Oh my god, I just broke that. Great. What am I supposed to do, you guys? I don't want to break a nail either. I thought you could just pull pop sockets right off, but apparently not. Work smarter, not harder, I guess. Maybe we'll see if this works. I dropped Ella off about an hour and a half ago to get groomed, and I'll have to probably pick her up in the next hour, hour and a half, but I'm hoping I at least get a good 45 minutes out of the pool. But I did make some lunch, just like a breakfast lunch, and I had a little coconut date bar, but I'm probably just gonna pick up dinner when I go pick her up, even though it might be early for dinner, but we'll probably be going to bed early anyways, so it's fine. I'm an idiot. This doesn't fit my Kindle. What do I do? It's barely too big, but I don't know if they have another size. I can return it and I'll just see if there's a smaller size. Just make sure you pay attention to that if you get it, because I didn't, and now I'm upset. Picked up a local food since it's right by where Ella gets groomed. Got a crunchy chicken sandwich with no cheese and no tomato. And then I got a cup of the summer corn soup because I love corn soups, but I feel like I've had this before and I didn't like it, and I just realized it on the way home. So we'll see if I like it. Ella looks beautiful, but she wants to scratch her bandana off, and I got her bed all cleaned, so that's great. 8:50 and pretty much dark out now. I just finished walking Ella and I finished up making little protein energy bites. I wanted to make those this week instead of overnight oats. Still love my overnight oats, but I wanted to do something to eat before workouts besides my Belvitas. I feel like I get really bloated from the Belvitas, which probably so because they're processed, but like I don't necessarily care because they give me the good energy and everything. So I'm gonna test out to see if these little oatmeal energy bites will be a good pre-workout thing to just like grab and go out the door. Also, they're way quicker to eat than the Belvitas. I wake up as late as possible before my morning workouts. Belvitas are kind of like harder to eat quickly. So I think a little protein bites will be a good move. I feel like I'm always like stuffing my face with them before I go out the door and end up eating like way too close to the workout. But I don't have my overnight oats to eat kind of like mid-morning, which is what I typically do, because I'll typically have the Belvitas right before my workout, go work out, and then I come home, have a protein smoothie, and then usually around like 10 I'll eat my overnight oats. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for like actual breakfast after the protein smoothie in the morning, but since I made that cherry protein smoothie today, that's probably the one I'll be making all week, and that one's definitely a lot more filling because it has almond butter and bananas, cacao, and almond milk and everything in it instead of just orange juice and protein like I typically do. I'm thinking I can have like a yogurt bowl or something mid-morning, or I can just, you know, play it by ear. But I just got a bunch of work done. I got the podcast rebrand ready to go and everything on my computer, and I scheduled 2 emails to send in the morning. One to the owner of our wedding venue with some questions I have, and then one to my contact at Something Bar Blooms to submit the content that I shot this weekend, because I went ahead and edited that yesterday. And I got the podcast cover art updated. I updated like the description of the podcast to just sound more me and professional, and I scheduled a post on the podcast Instagram to sort of announced the new cover and everything and made it all fun. I edited a reel from this past week, so got a good bit done. But I'm going to go ahead and shower because it's 8:53, and then I'll probably just read before bed. I'm reading Love Theoretically, which I technically just started today because I started it last week, but I really only got a few pages in. So I really have read through a lot of it, and I'm actually really liking it so far. I really am liking the main character and also just the writing style. I'll probably just read some of that before bed, so I don't, you know, just sit on my phone and scroll. But I'm really excited for this weekend, for Julia to come. We booked our spin classes for next weekend, which I'm excited for because I've not gone to spin since my 100th spin class, which is like literally so pathetic because that was in May. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog, and thank you all so much for watching this weekend in my life, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my podcast and Bloom Podcast, available everywhere you listen. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a comment down below, on my social media link down below so you can keep up with me in real time.